So I'm 67 years old, you cursing me out and everything.
You see that? Let me record you.
Sir,
let me record
you was in the way, and you were wrong. The lady couldn't maneuver. The only reason why she hit me, because you moved your ass over and didn't get in a regular seat.
So I recently came across a YouTube channel, and it's called like Exposing Houston Metro Bus Drivers or something like that. And basically it's a lady that has a disability, and she films videos of her being allegedly discriminated against on Houston Metro buses.
I don't care. I have done nothing wrong but ask to get on the bus out of the rain. The lady let the ramp down and you jumped on the ramp and she blocked me from getting on with my wheelchair. All I told the bus driver is that I cannot be in the rain with my eyes because it messes with the medicine. She didn't care.
You bothering the bus driver. That's why she calling on you bothering her.
I'm not bothering the bus driver. You bothered it. You started it. You want me to run the video back when you jumped your ass in the video and started the shit? Because I don't even know who you are.
This is an ongoing problem.
So this particular video features a bus driver that allegedly cursed at a woman, and that woman is the one that runs this YouTube channel. So we're gonna take a look at the video and we're gonna see what we think. So note that this bus driver, this off-duty bus driver, he's on the bus, he's seated in the senior disabled area of the bus. Keep in mind, you are welcome to sit in the senior/disabled section on the bus as long as no one who fits into that category needs the seat. Once someone boards the bus that needs that space, then you move out of the way and allow them to take that space. So at this point in time, it is perfectly fine for this bus driver to be sitting in the front of the bus.
Remember why you're here, you know what I mean?
Attention, Metro riders. The cost to ride is $1.25. Please have your fare ready when boarding.
Atención, la tarifa básica de metro es $1.25. Por favor, tenga la lista antes de abordar.
So as you can see, there was a lady that fits into the classification of senior or disabled. She has a walker, she has a mobility device. She got onto the bus, and guess what the bus driver did that was seated in that seat? The bus driver removed himself and allowed that lady to have the seat. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. So there's nothing here that the driver did wrong. Keep in mind, when I'm talking about the driver, I mean the driver that's not actually driving, the driver that was sitting in the seat. Because I don't know if they're going to a relief point to start a route, or maybe they are done with their work for the day and they're riding that bus back to the yard or the garage. I'm not sure how they do it at Houston Metro, but that's what I'm assuming.
Ma'am, I don't know who that is, but you keep hitting my foot.
I'm sorry about that. It wasn't me. It was this.
I know, ma'am. You're in a small area. Sir, why don't you let her have a little space?
Should have been too good. Fucking me stomping on the floor. Nobody hit you.
Don't tell me I don't know what hit me. This is my foot. By the same token, you're not even disabled, and you sitting in a disabled seat and you working. But
So now this is where things are starting to get interesting, because the person filming, she is a lady that is classified as disabled and she is in a wheelchair. So she's filming the entire time. Keep that in mind. She was filming this bus driver who was minding his business, sitting in the seat. He wasn't bothering her. He wasn't paying any attention to her. She was just filming him. Remember the beginning of the video? You're like, oh, okay, we got this video footage of the bus driver just sitting there. Yeah, that's the lady in the wheelchair. She's filming the bus driver. And I guess her grievance is the bus driver shouldn't be sitting there anyway, when in reality anybody can sit in those seats as long as they're not needed for someone with a disability. And as soon as someone needed the seat, the bus driver did exactly what he was supposed to do, and he got up. So you see, now she's starting to fuss.
And the bus driver sitting in a disabled seat, and he in the way. That don't make no sense. Why would he sit in a disabled seat? And he gonna sit there and tell me that the lady didn't hit me. He's sitting there in the way. He gonna move over out of disabled seat. He's not even disabled. He works for Metro. Why is he sitting in a disabled seat? Ma'am, it's not your fault. You understand? He's not disabled. He shouldn't have been sitting here anyway. And when he got up and moved over, he should have moved to a seat that wasn't disabled. So that's... Ma'am, I'm right. You agree with me? Do you agree that I'm right? Because it didn't have to be done like that. You need space. We need to get in and out this space. We have to have enough space for us to maneuver. He said up the top, I didn't nobody hit me. He talked to the other bus driver. You hear that, ma'am? You know that you accidentally hit me, don't you? Thank you.
You get hit by.
How she should the woman just said? How you gonna sit there telling me what the woman is? I got you live. I'm gonna give it to Thomas Lambert, CEO of the Metro.
I'm ready to report the story.
Great.
What else you need? What else you need?
I need you to stop just being so
No, I need you to
disruptive.
stop being so disrespectful, man.
No, you're disrespectful,
Nobody
sir.
said that to you.
I'm talking to this lady. You telling
You
her.
talking to us. That's
Why are you harassing me, sir? I'm an elderly. Don't say nothing to me because you're harassing me. I never talked to you. I was talking to this man. Wasn't I talking to you? Was I talking to him? You're harassing me. This is elder abuse. I'm 67 years old. This is elder abuse. Don't say nothing else to me. Don't curse me, sir.
Keep that to yourself.
I'm gonna tell you how old I am. I'm 67 years old, sir. Respect me. Respect me.
Respect me.
I must respect you. And you
Respect me. The
just
same respect you want me to
sir,
give
you
to
need.
me.
Sir, don't say nothing to me.
So I'm going to say that everything the bus driver did was perfect up until this point. Now, I'm not coming from a judgmental place. I understand why the bus driver is now going back and forth with her. I can't say that I wouldn't do the same thing that this bus driver is doing. I mean, right in this moment, I'm like, just stay calm and just ignore her. That's the right thing to do. Keep your emotions in check and just ignore her and wait until you get to where you got to go and then get off the bus. But in that moment, it'll be really challenging to not go back and forth with this woman. And it's really interesting because the entire time she's been talking crap and talking crazy to him, trying to antagonize this driver, trying to bait this driver into arguing with her. And when he started going back and forth with her, she started to become a victim. Now she's saying, you're harassing me. This is elder abuse. So she's accusing him of harassment and elder abuse. Elder abuse. So now because he has a response for her, he's matching her energy. Now all of a sudden he's abusing an elder, according to the lady filming.
What were you talking about?
You started cursing me out. I'm 67 years old. I don't want to hear that. Don't curse me, sir. I'm trying to walk right with God. Don't curse me. You're absolutely wrong. Now, do you think this man is right? Wasn't I talking to you, ma'am? He gonna try to tell you what you did. You know you hit me. I know you did.
So as you can see, that lady is no longer nodding her head. Yes, that lady is just trying to look straight ahead. She does not want to be a part of this. And I'm talking about the lady with the glasses and the walker. She does not want to be a part of this anymore. And she knows that the lady filming in the wheelchair is actually wrong. And that lady keeps trying to bring her into it like, I'm right. You agree with me, don't you? You know I'm telling the truth, right? It's crazy. And now the bus driver is getting more and more emotional, more and more upset, and I totally get it. But this is just a really good lesson for all of us, for myself as well. When you're dealing with difficult people like this, everything he did in the beginning is the best thing to do. Just walk away and just try and tune her out, because she's just going to keep going and she's playing the victim. She wants someone to think that he's abusing her and harassing her. But in reality, she was harassing him and disrespecting him from the very start by having this camera right on him and filming him, and he wasn't even doing anything. Now, I do understand on the bus, you don't have a reasonable expectation of privacy. It is a public transit vehicle, but still, out of respect, why would you put a camera on somebody and just film them in their face? So from the very beginning, she wanted a conflict and she got it.
He had no business sitting in the seat anyway. This seat is for disabled people. You can't sit where you want to sit. All right, then that's against. You supposed to. And you didn't move on. You did not move on enough. You did not move on.
You figure out what the fuck you need to do in life. Because you're miserable. Nobody wants to deal with your misery.
You need
You
to.
understand that?
You need
so
to.
whatever you need to do, you pray to God about that. But you leave folks alone.
No,
You
you
stop
don't.
coming on here harassing people and giving people your fucking hell. Nobody wants that.
I harassed you. You was sitting in a disabled
Nobody
seat.
bothering you, man.
You did. This woman.
Get your ride. Shut the fucking bus. And shut the fuck up.
Oh, I can't wait to get this to Metro.
Do what the fuck
Matter of fact,
you
I'm gonna put
man.
this on TikTok. I'm gonna put this on TikTok. You absolute man. This man is all out the road. I'm sitting up here, I'm blind. I'm telling the man, don't talk to me like this. I'm 67 years old. This is elder abuse. This is harassing. No, you harassing me.
That's what you doing. That lady didn't bother you. This lady ain't said nothing to you. Nobody did nothing to you. Nobody did nothing to you.
So the moral of the story here is, as a bus driver, we have to try our best to stay under control and to keep our emotions in check. And it's difficult to do because people will push you. People want us to argue with them. They want us to lose our temper so that they can be like, haha, I got you. You're the professional here. You're not supposed to do that. Now I'm going to report you. And sometimes the companies will side with the opposing party. They'll see the entire situation and they'll be like, well, you're the bus driver, so we're going to have to hold you accountable and you're going to have to face whatever consequences because you should have stayed under control. Let's see what some of the comments said, because this video, the original video, is posted on YouTube. And actually, I'll leave a link to this video in the description if I remember. I'm on the driver's side. That woman kept antagonizing and harassing that driver until she got a response. This is what transit operators like myself have to put up with daily. Like the driver said, she's a miserable individual and I hope she gets suspended from the bus a lengthy amount of time. Next comment, she ride the bus all day antagonizing bus drivers because the shelter makes them leave, her and her son, about 8 a.m. So clearly she's looking for a check. Well, first of all, my heart goes out to her, you know, being a disabled woman and she's staying in a shelter. So I can understand that that can be really tough. And, you know, I don't know what issues she's dealing with mentally, emotionally, and physically, but hopefully things can get better for her and it will help her attitude to be a lot more positive and pleasant when she's using public transportation or just out in public, period. The person filming this video is notorious for antagonizing and threatening Metro drivers. I've seen her in action myself. She always screams, I'm gonna get paid by Metro. Then she posts videos of herself actually proclaiming this while being disruptive on the bus. Then she plays the victim by yelling that she's disabled, but later springs up out of her chair to run up on and yell at the person's driving. Shaking my head, or SMH. So there you have it. Let me know what you all think about this situation. Do you think the lady filming in the wheelchair was correct? If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, like the video, and thank you for watching Bus Driver Life.